bought Mac a little time with that ad read so he can digest mentally. Let's hear it, Mac.
So the Panthers are winning this hockey game and they're winning the Stanley Cup. And the way they're going to do that is by not letting in five goals like they continue to do. I really like everyone's talking about the Panthers offense, but to me, I think it's they need to get back to that like game one thing where they're the ones like frustrating the Oilers defensively and between the pipes, like Bob making crazy saves, defense just shutting shit down. They need to be the team that's like dictating play. Obviously, you want to score first and guide the game that way. But I really think it's more of a like Stuart Skinner, Bobrovsky. We know who the better guy on paper is. Oilers decor, Panthers decor. We know which one's better on paper, but you got to throw away the paper for game 7 and prove it. And so I think it's going to come down to uh, the Panthers being able to get back to being that better defensive team, shutting shit down. We know they can score a couple of goals. We know the Panthers can score 2 or 3 goals against the Oilers. I don't know if they can score 5 or 6 against them. So don't put yourself in that situation. Shut shit down. And I think they get it done.
I like that. Nick, what do you think your script is?
Edmonton wins the Stanley Cup. This game is going to overtime.
Oh,
And do you know how I know this?
how do you know this?
Who's going to score the overtime winner?
It's McDavid, right?
This is his moment. You put this guy, one player, in a position where he can just go, yeah, fuck you. I'm going to weave through, all 5 of your skaters and then completely undress your goaltender. Edmonton wins this game 3-2 in overtime. McDavid scores the overtime winner. I might actually put like 2 units on this game to go to overtime. I
Wow.
mean, what else is left on the 2024 bingo card, right? Like,
Right? Yeah, I get that. I get that.
Good way to put it.
Ah, what's the script, Harry? What's the script? Yeah, I predicted Oilers in 6 before the series, but you know what? Oilers in 7 has a ring to it. I'm not necessarily rooting for this, by the way, because I'm an insecure Crosby fan, and I already know what this is going to do to the all-time rankings and legacy talk and
Hop on the Cats bandwagon, baby. Let's go.
who's the GOAT. But we're witnessing like the hockey version of like Patrick Mahomes like coming on scene. Like, oh, Brady, like, you could probably say like Crosby or Gretzky, whoever you want to pick, Lemieux.
Gretzky, yeah, like slow your roll.
Unless he loses, and then it's ha ha, Canadian team lost again. Next.
Modern day, like Joe Montana, I would, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Kind of like, but like this is the next guy, and I can't see him losing one game. If there's one guy that you want right now to win one game, that's the guy you want. I'm not picking against that. I think the Oilers win 3-1. I think it's a 3-1 game.
Who deserves it more? Not that that has anything to do with it, but who deserves it more? Which team? I
I
mean,
think right now you have to say Edmonton.
I think Edmonton's the
but let's not just talk about the team right now, but the franchise. That's what I'm saying. Like, which franchise is more? I mean,
I see what you're doing here.
Edmonton came into the NHL in 1979 and has 5 Stanley Cups. Florida came in 1993 and has none. Like, I don't know.
Championships are earned; they're not deserved.
I know. Deserve ain't got nothing to do with it, but
Let's play a little rapid fire here. We're going to keep it quick, little one sentence answers. And then we'll do a tiny bit of gambling preview and get you all out of here. Nick, the Panthers will win if
The power play wakes the fuck up.
Mac,
Panthers will win if Bob shuts it down and so does the decor.
That's a good one.
I second that. The Panthers will win if they allow 2 or fewer goals in this game.
That's it.
That's a good one too.
Okay. The Oilers will win if Nick started off.
They just keep doing what they're doing.
Winning.
Yeah, I mean, look at, not only have they like outscored the Panthers, they've outplayed them.
Mac.
Oilers win if and only if Leon Draisaitl has a good game.
Ooh. The Oilers will win if they score on the power play.
Okay.
They get one power play goal. Doesn't matter what else happens. I believe they win.